Hello, welcome to another video. This is the first re-turfing video of the year. I've got a larger back garden to do for this customer and a smaller section at the front. I'll turn the camera around in a second and show you exactly what's going on. So here is the back garden. As you can see, it's approximately about a 5 by 5 meter square of turf. This will be coming out. I will be digging down, putting in some new high quality topsoil, then a pre-turf fertilizer, and then the new turf, and I will be doing the same around the front, which I'll just show you in a second. And here's the section at the front. As you can see, smaller section, but this will be all re-turfed as well for the customer. So as you've just seen, I've just raked over the top of this surface gently to create a fine tilth, and I've done the same round the back. The purpose of this tilth is just to give the turf, when it's laid, something to bite into. You would have noticed I've put a few layers of rolled compacted soil in just to give it a stable base. After that, I've used the leveler just to even out the surface, and that isn't compacted as much. That's, again, you don't want to give the turf nothing at all to be able to bite into. You don't want to make it like a rolled piece of concrete under there, so you've got to give it a fighting chance. So the next thing I'm going to do is just sow some pre-turf fertilizer on top of here and around the front, and then the turf will be arriving tomorrow morning. So that's the back all done as well, giving that a soaking, and oh my word, it is such an effort just to get to the soaking. This is the water main on full power from the outside tap, so I can probably be grateful that I haven't got a water feature or a pond to fill up here. But tomorrow, when I've got to give this turf in a real good soaking, I think I'm going to be here most of the day just doing that. Okay, so all the turf is done. As you can see, I've got the customer sprinkler on the go because, as I've said before, the water pressure here is terrible and it just takes forever. So that needs to get moved around. I have suggested that they get one that's got a rotate option on it, and that'll save them having to move it so much. I've used some of the excess topsoil, gone around the borders, finished that off for the customer, so that brings that to life Lovely now. They are over the moon with this back lawn and also the front lawn. So like I always recommend to all my customers that I've fitted new turf for, water it morning and night for the first 2 weeks, and then just at night for the following 2 weeks. Don't tread on it for a month. After that, give it a cut and you should be good to go. Just gives time for all those roots of the underside of the turf just to bed down into that tilth layer, that topsoil. Give it a chance to knit together all the puzzle pieces, if you like, across the entire lawn. Hope you enjoyed the video. Join me next week when I'm on another project. Until then, bye bye.